From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Heroin is one of the most dangerous drugs in the world, and right now, more than ever, the illegal and highly addictive substance is becoming more popular, especially amongst teenagers. Tonight, some startling statistics from an expert. And a local police department lands a large amount of heroin again. And it all started with a speeding car. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. We begin first with the arrest made Thursday night in Beaver Meadows. Police Chief Mike Marisi and Officer Matt Williams stopped a speeding car around 10 o'clock. It quickly turned into more than just a routine traffic stop. 15 bags of heroin, needles, and more, all found in the possession of the passenger in that speeding car, driven by 43-year-old David Yanchusky, who has a suspended license and had no proof of insurance. His passenger, 25-year-old James Kuchera Jr. of Lehighton, was acting nervous, and when asked by officers if he had anything illegal on him, he said yes and pulled out a needle, which he told officers he was just about to use to shoot heroin when the car was pulled over. Police also then found the bags of heroin, and Kuchera actually had some of the drug spilled on him. Kuchera told officers he had just bought the drug on a street corner in Hazleton. Police tell us Kuchera is no stranger to the law, having just been released from prison, locked up for manslaughter. He was sent back to prison on a long list of charges. He remains behind bars tonight, unable to come up with $25,000 bail. The driver was cited and the car impounded. And speaking of the dangerous drug, over the past few years, experts and law enforcement officials have noticed a disturbing trend. The Drug Enforcement Administration says that there's a heroin epidemic sweeping the country, often leading to an overdose and even death. And a large number of addicts are teens. Our Christina D'Amato has more on the startling statistics.
It's a highly addictive drug. Heroin use is creeping upward in our area. Back in October, Hazleton City Police found 480 bags of heroin in a home and placed 2 men in handcuffs. Beaver Meadows police arrested a man for having a bag of heroin and other drugs on him. And a man from Freeland pled guilty after police found heroin on him, too. But the most surprising statistic is that users are getting younger and younger, 16 to 18 years old. Ed Pade from Sorrento Gardens says he sees a lot of adolescents using and abusing teens from Greater Hazleton.
When we have something that's an event, I don't worry about it quite as much, but when I see it, when we all see it here happening repeatedly, we know a new trend has begun. And it's very distressing. So we are encountering high school students, not just high school age, but kids who are still in school, who are using heroin either by snorting it and in some cases injecting it.
Payne says heroin is the most dangerous drug out on the streets right now.
Harder and harder drugs, cheaper, more pure, and unfortunately readily available. We've come across any number that have started just snorting it, thinking, as most teens do, they're invincible and it's not going to, they're not going to get hooked, but then finding themselves going back more and more often, and then finally some sticking a needle in their arm.
Payne says the potential for overdose and death is extremely high, especially for teens whose bodies are not equipped to handle the drug.
We have a very, very high heroin overdose death rate in Luzerne County, and we have lost many people in Hazleton, Greater Hazleton, just that area this year, and it is several a month at this point that are dying. We've even had a funeral director come to us in just complete grief that he said, I cannot embalm one more 20-year-old who died from this.
Payne says parents should look for these physical signs.
And the symptoms that look, the nausea, the sweating, the barky kind of cough, but then it seems to go away. And then it might seem to come back. The weight loss will start to accompany this. The pallor, the complexion will start to get rather pale. And so when you begin to see dramatic physical changes, something is happening. I can't always say it's heroin, but something is happening, and parents do need to step in fast.
By going for treatment. Payne says the earlier, the better.
We have had kids between 16 and 18 already. But because the drug has not really established that tight grip on their physiology, I mean, it rewires their brain. I mean, it takes over the brain. Because it's early on, we have a much better chance of intervening. Normally, we will get someone who's been using heroin 6, 7, 8 years or more, and the prospects are very bleak sometimes. I mean, it's very, very hard counseling.
For more information or help, call Sorrento Gardens at 455-9902. In the community of Hazleton, Christina D'Amato, News 13.
All right, Christina, thanks so much. Well, we told you Thursday night about a terrible accident that seriously injured a Carbon County police officer. Jim Thorpe patrolman Joe David was tending to a disabled motorist Wednesday night along Route 209. David was assisting Nesquehoning Police Department. With lights activated on his police cruiser and flares along the road, David was struck by a speeding vehicle. The driver may have been under the influence of a narcotic, and his blood is being tested. David was rushed to a trauma center where he remains tonight in serious condition. He does have a long road to recovery. Some of Officer David's brothers in law enforcement have set up a fund to help their injured colleague with any expenses he may endure during his recovery. Officer David was a part-time police officer in Jim Thorpe and Mahoning Township and had no medical insurance. To donate to the Officer David Fund, just stop by any MCT Bank branch or mail donations directly to MCT Bank, 1111 North Street in Jim Thorpe. News 13 would like to send Officer David our best wishes for a full and speedy recovery. David was recently a police officer in the borough of McAdoo. A Mahanoy City man was charged with homicide. Police say he was driving drunk when he slammed into a motorcycle driven by a Mahanoy area high school teacher back in September. This was the scene that night. 38-year-old Edward O'Boyle was the man behind the wheel of the vehicle that killed the beloved teacher. Tonight, he's free on bail. 51-year-old Jeffrey Donnelly of Barnesville was only a short distance from his home riding his motorcycle. Troopers say Donnelly was driving the motorcycle east on State Road T-891 in Ryan Township around 7 the night of September 18th, while O'Boyle was driving west when his Jeep Cherokee drifted into the eastbound lane, colliding head-on with Donnelly. O'Boyle's arrest came after troopers received the results of a blood alcohol test showing he was driving while under the influence. Again, he is free on bail tonight. No date has been scheduled for O'Boyle's hearing. As for Donnelly, we're told he was one of the most loved teachers at the Schuylkill County High School. Students and fellow teachers were stunned and are still saddened by his sudden death. There was an accident in Sugarloaf Township earlier this afternoon. It happened on Route 93 near the Tom Hicken Road. That's right near the ramps onto Interstate 81. The green minivan and white Subaru collided. We're told the crash was head-on. The van ended up down a small embankment. We know one person went to the hospital to be checked out. Others involved in the wreck refused medical treatment. The crash left debris covering the roadway along with fluids down. Traffic was slow going in the area while firefighters and police handled this Sugarloaf accident. And coming up live at 5 after the break, we have a visit from Ronnie, of course. He recaps the week in short shots. And later, the Toys for Tots campaign is now Tats for Tots in an area tattoo parlor. Find out how the business is giving back this holiday season.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Losan Show. Join Sam as he talks with Gemini. 7:30 is Holiday Shopping. Join News 13 SSP TV as we visit local businesses and showcase their products and specialties for the holiday shopping season. 8 o'clock is another episode of the Sam Losan Show where Sam talks with Tara Tuhill and John Udichak. 8:30 is Real Life in the OR. Join Channel 13 as we take you inside the operating room as Dr. Mead performs new repairs and replacements. 9 o'clock is a rebroadcast of the Sam Losan Show, and at 9:30 is the Dr. Mead Show. Join Dr. Mead as he shows you how to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget about the rebroadcasts for news at 6, 10, and 11:30. And thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
It's time for the Movie Minute right here on News 13, your weekly look at what's playing at Regal Cinema 10 just outside the Laurel Mall. No new releases this week, but there's still great movies playing. So how about taking a break from the holiday shopping and enjoy a flick, like Hugo in 3D. A young orphan living in a parish train station uncovers a mystery that jeopardizes his secretive way of life in this Martin Scorsese-directed adaptation of the stunning children's book. Or catch these other family favorites like The Muppets, Happy Feet 2, or Arthur Christmas. And if you didn't see the latest in the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 1 is still topping the box office. For showtimes, call Regal Cinema 10 at 450-7454, or to speak to a movie attendant, call 450-7340.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Crispin Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
I'm a hot babe out jogging. I'm out making sure this stays a 10 when you drive by. You're checking out my awesome headband when... Oops. That's when you find out your cut rate insurance, it ain't paying for this. So get Allstate. Save cash and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Don't ride around with cut rate insurance. I'm Gary McNeilis. Let's talk about it.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's hand-finished jewelry is among the finest made in the United States. The secret to J-Bell's success and quality is our state-of-the-art die-striking process, backed by skilled craftsmen. As many as 30 different steps may go into a single piece. It's like wearing a work of art. That's why J-Bell is found at only the finest jewelry stores.
Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our magnificent collection of J-Bell die-struck engagement rings.
Make your dollars go further. There's one place that delivers unlike any other, your Toyota dealer. So don't just trade in, trade up to Toyota during the Toyota Trade Up Sales Event. Trade up to Corolla or RAV4 and get 0% APR financing. Or lease a fuel-efficient Corolla for as little as $169 a month. Or trade up and lease a new RAV4 for only $189 a month. Don't just trade in, trade up to Toyota. Save with great deals today and a better value tomorrow.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the two-door Jeep Wrangler or four-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named best priced SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve, power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey, seat 7 with 4-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin, best in class up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Ron Marchetti.
Welcome to Trivia Treats. It's Friday, December 2nd. Hi, everybody. Helping Hand Society long-standing executive director John Seaman will be honored at a testimonial dinner at Lobitz's in about a half hour from now. Good luck, John, and wishes for many happy years of retirement. Now let's review since last Friday. Michigan defeated Ohio State for the first time since 2003. So after a 7-year losing streak, the Wolverines finally got the best of those Buckeyes in the best game of last weekend, 40-34 at the Big House in Ann Arbor. Penn State took it on the chin from Wisconsin, 45-7 on the road. Notre Dame, as I expected, lost to number 4 Stanford, also on the road. Unless they play and beat a top 10 team in a bowl, the streak will extend to 18 years that the Irish have not defeated a top 10 team. The last time ND beat a top 10 club was when they upset Michigan in 1993. That's sad, but true. LSU rolled again over previously number 3 Arkansas 45-17 after trailing 14-0. They're number 1, and nobody but nobody is arguing about that. The Redskins finally won a game after 6 straight losses, but you could stick a fork in them because they're done. So are the Eagles after losing to the Patriots and to the Seahawks last night in Seattle. The Birds are 4-8. What else? Remember this guy? Vasily Alexeyev, who was billed by Sports Illustrated as the world's strongest man on the cover of its April 14, 1975 issue. The two-time Olympic weightlifting gold medalist died of heart failure at the age of 69. He also won 8 consecutive world titles while setting 80 world records during a 10-year career that included a 9-year unbeaten streak from 1970 through 1978. The NBA Players Association, the NBA players and owners reached an agreement, so there will be an NBA season after all. But it will be a shorter campaign starting on Christmas Day. Another child molestation scandal showed up and is currently unraveling at Syracuse University. It involves the Orange's assistant basketball coach, Bernie Fine. The 65-year-old coach was in his 36th season at his alma mater. He was, of course, fired immediately. And speaking of firing, UCLA fired its football coach, Rick Neuheisel. Arizona State said goodbye to Dennis Erickson, their football coach. Kansas and Illinois also fired coaches. The Houston Astros fired their general manager and team president. The Washington Capitals fired their hockey coach, and so did the Carolina Hurricanes in the NHL. And there's no doubt that Eagle fans are hollering for Coach Andy Reid's head. I know Andy is. Mother of God! This has really been a rough week. However, there is some good news. Ohio State got a great football coach this week in Urban Meyer. And the Boston Red Sox picked up a very interesting new manager, Bobby V, as in Valentine. Finally, the Hazel Little League will present a magical Christmas show tomorrow at the Hazel Area High School Auditorium at 1 p.m. A magic show featuring Gemini, the entertainer, and is he ever? I've seen this guy in action. His act is absolutely fascinating. One $10 ticket will admit one adult and 2 kids under 13. Just get there before 1 p.m. tomorrow. You won't be sorry. See you Monday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Ronnie, thanks so much. Here's your last chance right now to win tickets to see the rocking group 1224 perform live at Eagle Rock Saturday. 1224 brings its high-energy, full-scale holiday rock orchestra concert to the area again this year, featuring the music off their debut album, Miracle on Rock Street, along with the music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. For tickets, you can log on to 1224.net or call News 13 right now to win a pair of tickets, 459-9813. For the Live at 5 newscast only, we're looking for the 3rd and 6th callers. Each winner will walk away with 2 tickets each. Good luck. This is a show you won't want to miss. Your tickets will be at the door. Well, we cannot forget the reason why we listen to holiday music or why Santa comes on December 25th. Christmas is a time for Christians to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, and one area church brings the reason of the season to life. Each year, Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham presents a living outdoor nativity scene to usher in the holiday season. The display takes you back to Bethlehem with the help of talented actors, live animals, and gifted singers. Cars line the property driving by to watch the performance at the church. 14 different scenes are set up telling the whole story of the birth of Jesus. Organizers from the church say they put on the show to remind everyone what Christmas is all about. You are invited to the Living Nativity Saturday and Sunday this weekend from 6 to 8 each night. And don't forget about Winterfest coming to the greater Hazleton area tomorrow. The Hazleton Art League is inviting folks to St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham to browse crafts and fine arts tables for Christmas gifts. Things like fused glass, silver jewelry, purses, artwork, and more will be available to purchase. Candy and homemade baked goods will also be available, as well as a wide variety of tricky trays. All proceeds from the event benefit the Hazleton Art League. And on your screen right now, you're winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Your daily number 811, your big 4 7367, Quinto 25149, Treasure Hunt 12 15 21 22 27. Don't forget about the new double draw. Here it is, daily number 685 on this Friday.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Losan Show. Join Sam as he talks with Gemini. 7:30 is Holiday Shopping. Join News 13 SSP TV as we visit local businesses and showcase their products and specialties for the holiday shopping season. 8 o'clock is another episode of the Sam Lestan Show where Sam talks with Tara Tuhill and John Udichak. 8:30 is Real Life in the OR. Join Channel 13 as we take you inside the operating room as Dr. Mead performs new repairs and replacements. 9 o'clock is a rebroadcast of the Sam Lestan Show, and at 9:30 is the Dr. Mead Show. Join Dr. Mead as he shows you how to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget about the rebroadcasts for news at 6, 10, and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your number one local news station. Good evening, and thank you for making News 13 your number one local news station. Here's your lineup for Saturday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy 8th birthday to Gabrielle. This wish comes with love from your mom, your sister Anne-Marie, your Aunt Casey, Aunt Candace, Uncle Michael, Uncle Jerry, your cousin JR, Danielle, and Destiny. And now for tonight's Talk of the Town. The Sons of the American Legion Mountain Post 781 present a Toys for Tots drop-off. This will be at the Post in Mountaintop running until December 12th. New unwrapped toys can be dropped off Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 12 a.m. and on Saturday and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Cash donations will also be accepted. For more information, please call 570-474-2161. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Emma J. McLeod of Freeland. The funeral will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Leroy W. Fegley of Shenandoah. Memorial services will be held February 2nd at 6:30 p.m. from the United Church of Christ. Edward P. Antonavage of Sugarloaf. All services will be held privately and at the convenience of the family. Jean L. Woodring of Harleysville. Graveside services will be held Monday at 10 a.m. from the St. John's Evangelical UCC Cemetery. And Donald Carl Henry of Beaver Meadows. A military honors ceremony was held at the Washington National Cemetery. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best. Be sure to book your funeral luncheon at Mia's, the Hazleton area's #1 rated restaurant. As always, there's plenty of free parking behind the Markle building.
If you want the area's best selection of beer in cases and kegs, well, you've got it at JoJo's Beverages on the Airport Beltway. All the best brews, no extra charge for cold ones, and over 300 varieties by the cases. We also carry Tom Hicken bottled water and great spring water. The propane pumping station is now open and running. So when it comes to where you go for your brew, go to JoJo's Beverages, owned and operated by Joe Nemchek, a Nemchek family company. On the Airport Beltway in Hazleton. Open 7 days a week.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money. And saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimate.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
We're back at Treasure Hunt for the December deals just in time for the holidays. New arrivals include fur hats and muffs. They're just 99 cents. Another deal in December here at Treasure Hunt, fedora hats for the men, just $4.99. Well, do you know what your guy's favorite team is? It's a safe Christmas present to buy only at Treasure Hunt. The ones on wheels are just $12.99. And then check out the other lunch boxes. They're just $7.99. And what lady or girl doesn't like shoes? You can find a gift for under $10. Look-alike Uggs, just under $10. And also those holiday dress shoes here, under $10. And dress up your little cutie pie for the holiday season. We have pant sets and also dresses for $7.99. Well, Santa Claus is already in town here at Treasure Hunt, along with all your great deals. Stop by before the holiday season is over.
We have a lot to do tonight, so let's go. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
That was just a small sampling of the great entertainment put on last night at the J.J. Farrar Performing Arts Center in downtown Hazleton as the 19th annual Can Do Community Christmas was in full swing. Hundreds of children and adults enjoyed a festive kickoff to the holiday season. Students from many of the local schools sang and played instruments of all kinds. And of course, what would a holiday event be without a visit from Old St. Nick himself? Santa made the trip all the way from the North Pole to meet and greet with all the little ones. Each year, the Can Do Community Christmas is put together by the Student Action Committee for Can Do, which is made up of local high school students. We say congratulations to all the students for presenting a nice holiday present to the community. We'll have more of that performance and let you listen to it a little bit coming up at the end of tonight's newscast. It wasn't Christmas lights that kids got from the Hazleton Elementary Middle School today. They were all excited about neon lasers. News 13 stopped by an educational laser light show that was all about teamwork. The anti-bullying program taught students about respect, integrity, generosity, honesty, and truth. The group based out of New Jersey, Prismatic Magic, brought the spellbinding program to the school. Every year, the group visits approximately 1,000 schools nationwide. And finally, live at 5, let's head outdoors and see how the weekend is shaping up weather-wise. Taking a look at Old Glory there, blowing in the wind today. We'll see mostly clear skies for the rest of tonight. A very chilly evening ahead, so bundle up if you're headed out. 25 will be our low. We'll see sunny skies for your Saturday with a high up to 42 degrees. So at least Saturday so far is looking nice. We'll have your full 4-day outlook, including Sunday's forecast, coming up live at 5:30. Stay with us for much more local news from Greater Hazleton. Toys for Tots drives are taking place all throughout the community. Find out how one business is marking the Christmas holiday with a little ink. And local municipalities will be flipping the switch in the lighting of several Christmas trees over the weekend. Make sure you check out ssptv.com and friend us on Facebook and catch up on any breaking news at thestandardspeaker.com. Your Live at 5:30 is next, so stay with us.
Modern Smile Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, now accepting new patients. Under the direction of Dr. Anna Hajiva, our services include intraoral video camera exams, digital x-rays, bonding and veneers, whitening, root canals, crowns and bridges, dentures and implant consultations, and non-surgical gum treatment. We're located at 14 West Aspen Street in Hazleton. Call us today at 454-8511. Skin Spa Aesthetics is your home for medical aesthetic services, including Botox, microdermabrasions, laser hair removal, and their newest service, Neograft hair transplanting. Founder Dr. Leo Cadia Project has been practicing internal medicine in the Hazleton area for over 25 years and now brings her aesthetic expertise to 2 great locations to serve you. Free consultations are offered on all services, so find the new you at Skin Spa Aesthetics.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhaus, board-certified radiologist at Reinhaus Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhaus Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhaus Radiology.
Take advantage of free prescription delivery and discounts for senior citizens at Yoakum's Pharmacy, 1749 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Choose convenience and save at the same time. Call Yoakum's Pharmacy today, 570-454-1135.
St. Luke Village wishes you peace and joy at Christmas time and throughout the coming year. Happy holidays from St. Luke Village. May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from the law offices of Sikorsky and DeCosmo. We at the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce wish you a very blessed holiday season and a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year.
Holy Rosary Parish, located in Hazleton, would like to invite the community to That You May Have Life, a contemporary musical presentation of the stories in St. John's Gospel. It will be held Friday and Saturday, December 2nd and 3rd at 7 p.m. Refreshments will be served after each presentation. There is no charge, but a free will offering will be accepted. For more information, call 570-454-6693. This month's edition of Senior Scene is brought to you by the following sponsors. The Field Family Chiropractic, 486 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, keeping you young for your first 100 years, 788-3737. Freeland Elderly Apartments, looking for a new place to call home? Apartments are now available. Call Lori for details. Bucci Laser Vision, 7 locations to see you. Your second chance to see life for the first time. 1-877-Dr. or visit BucciVision.com. Howard's Jewelers, Laurel Mall in Hazleton, for the quality you deserve, named by the National Jewelers magazines as one of America's best jewelers. Hazleton Eye Specialist, 453-2020. Heights Terrace Pharmacy, 454-8748. Maylaus Health System, 708-2929. Providence Place, 788-7555. The Laurel Senior Living Community, 455-7757. Fritzinger Town Senior Living Community, 788-4178. Weatherwood Nursing Home, 427-8683. Consulate Healthcare, The Manor and Pavilion at St. Luke Village, 453-5100. Evanco Respiratory, 455-4699. Dr. Michael Portanova, 401-1916. Berwick Retirement Village, 801 East 16th Street in Berwick, 759-5400. Brennan Legal Services, 1096 North Church Street, Suite B in Hazleton, 455-7700. And Dr. Frank Falcone, 668 North Church Street in Hazleton, 455-5889. Senior Scene is published within the Standard Speaker the last Tuesday of every month.
You've heard of Toys for Tots, but how about Tats for Tots? It's a unique fundraiser going on at a local tattoo shop where the artists are all about giving back and making spirits bright. A tattoo lasts forever. How you can help make a forever memory for a small child on Christmas morning.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hi again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us on this Friday. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Each and every year, the Marines host its Toys for Tots program to help less fortunate boys and girls receive a special present under the tree and let them experience the joy of Christmas. This year, a local tattoo parlor is helping out by becoming an official drop-off point for new unwrapped toys. And if you're generous enough to donate, they will take $25 off a tattoo of your choice. Although our Jasmine Brooks didn't get inked up herself, she did find out all the details on how you can help out a great cause this holiday season.
Chris Wisda has been a tattoo artist for the past 15 years. His passion for ink has allowed him to create and design hundreds of tattoos throughout his career. Now with his own shop here in Hazleton, Chris wants to make a permanent mark in a different way, by helping local children and their families this Christmas. By becoming an official drop-off point for Toys for Tots, Ink My Soul Tattoos is hoping to collect lots of new, unwrapped toys for local boys and girls this holiday season. The tattoo parlor is not only going to make a lot of children happy this year, but also take extra stress off parents in need of extra help.
It's not going too bad. I mean, this economy makes it tough for everybody. So that's just saying, any little bit that anybody can give is more than appreciated. I said, because there's no kids that should not wake up Christmas morning at least with one toy to open up. So anything we could do to help.
Tats for Tots may sound a little different, but the mission and goal is still the same as that of Toys for Tots. And to show their gratitude for your help, Ink My Soul Tattoos will thank you in a special way.
So it is basically anybody comes in, donates a new toy, clothing, anything that we can donate to children for Christmas. They get $25 off any tattoo.
This unique fundraiser is a memory that will last forever. For you with your new tattoo, and for a child who will wake up on Christmas morning with a present under their tree.
And so with this economy, with the Tats for Tots, where they get $25 off a tattoo, it also gives, they're giving and we're giving back as well. So if somebody wants a tattoo that's usually maybe $100, they can't afford it. Even if you bring a little $5 toy, You spend $5, you get $25 off. You can afford the tattoo that you want normally, and it's for a great cause.
Through a new Christmas toy, send the message of hope to a less fortunate youngster in the community. Stop by Ink My Soul Tattoos, located at 659 Grant Street, and donate. Leave a permanent mark on a child this Christmas and help them become a responsible, productive, and patriotic citizen. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
Jasmine, thanks so much. Well, officials from the city of Hazleton have special gifts for families as well. Hazleton's Christmas tree will be lit this weekend. Families are invited to City Hall at 4 o'clock on Sunday for all the holiday fun. The tree will be lit shortly after dusk. It was planted this week and will be a permanent fixture outside of City Hall. There will be entertainment, candy, pizza, and soda, along with gifts for the kids. Special toys like an Xbox and bikes will be raffled off. Each kid will get a ticket to enter the prize drawings. Help bring in the Christmas season Sunday at Hazleton City Hall. And at the same time, the Christmas tree in Freeland will be lit for the holiday season. Taking a look at last year's tree during the official tree lighting ceremony, the entire community is invited to the Tim Martin Town Square at the corner of Center and South Streets this Sunday night, starting at 5 o'clock. Everyone's welcome to join in the holiday tradition here on the north side. Meanwhile, in Butler Township, the community is getting ready for the annual holiday tree lighting. Last year's tree was beautifully lit, as you can see. The Shellhammer family will throw the switch on in honor of longtime township supervisor Robert Shellhammer, who passed away in late September. There will be fun activities scheduled after the tree lighting, and Santa Claus will be a part of it all, including taking photos with the youngsters. Refreshments, crafts, and lots of entertainment will make this year the biggest and best tree lighting extravaganza ever. The tree lighting will begin at 5 o'clock down in the valley. Santa Claus is coming to town Saturday morning, and he's ready to take pictures with all the good little boys and girls. Thanks to the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce's Downtown Committee, children will be able to meet and take free pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Arrive early because the first 100 children will also receive candy, snacks, drinks, art supplies, coloring books, and crayons. The festivities begin around 10 in the morning at the Markle Building on December 3rd. For the past 13 years, the Welcome Santa Project has been a great boost to holiday shopping for Center City businesses. Support your community and have fun while doing it. Welcome Santa on Saturday. Coming up live at 5:30, it was more than just a traffic stop. Police put someone behind bars on a long list of drug charges, and later officers are helping one of their own who was injured this week in a terrible accident. Find out how you can help too.
It's time for the Movie Minute right here on News 13, your weekly look at what's playing at Regal Cinema 10 just outside the Laurel Mall. No new releases this week, but there's still great movies playing. So how about taking a break from the holiday shopping and enjoy a flick, like Hugo in 3D. A young orphan living in a parish train station uncovers a mystery that jeopardizes his secretive way of life in this Martin Scorsese-directed adaptation of the stunning children's book. Or catch these other family favorites like The Muppets, Happy Feet 2, or Arthur Christmas. And if you didn't see the latest in the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 1 is still topping the box office. For showtimes, call Regal Cinema 10 at 450-7454, or to speak to a movie attendant, call 450-7340.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
When is the best time of the year to buy? It's now, the year-end vehicle eradication.
Yes, it really is the best time of the year to buy. We're going to sell 45 new Mazdas this month, just like this 2012 Mazda 3i Sky Active. It's all new, up to 47 miles per gallon highway with an automatic transmission, and I'm going to guarantee you the best deal.
The year-end eradication at Berger Mazda, exit 145 off ID1 near the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township.
The Medicine Shop is fully stocked with Lifeguard Omega 3 along with other nutritional products. Stop by today at the Medicine Shop, 1101 West 15th Street in Hazleton, and pick up your Omega 3 products today.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to boyersfood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo. For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multi-lex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Kislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and healthy new year from LM Plumbing, Heating, and Fuel Oil. When we at Third Base Luncheonette count our blessings at Christmas time, we think of friends like you. Christmas greetings and a happy new year from Third Base Luncheonette. During the holiday season, more than ever, our thoughts turn gratefully to those who have made our progress possible. And in this spirit, we say simply but sincerely, thank you and best wishes for the holiday season and a happy new year from All American Jeep in Tamaqua.
Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity, Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack, and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Feisner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
I'm a random windstorm. Shaky, 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 shaky. Shaky, shaky. And if you named your own price on car insurance, you could be picking up this tab yourself. So get Allstate. You could save some cash and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Are you worried this might happen to you? I'm Gary McNeilis. Pick up the phone and call us.
Well, Thursday night in Beaver Meadows, Police Chief Mike Marisi and Officer Matt Williams stopped a speeding car around 10 o'clock. It quickly turned into more than just a routine traffic stop. 15 bags of heroin, needles, and more, all found in the possession of the passenger in the speeding car, driven by 43-year-old David Inchusky, who has a suspended license and had no proof of insurance. His passenger, 25-year-old James Kuchera Jr. of Lehighton, was acting nervous, and when asked if he had anything illegal on him, he said yes and pulled out a needle, which he told officers he was just about to use to shoot heroin when the car was pulled over. Police also then found the bags of heroin, and Kuchera actually had some of the drugs spilled on him. Kuchera told officers he had just bought the drugs on the street corner of Hazleton. Police tell us Kuchera is no stranger to the law, having just been released from prison, locked up for manslaughter. He was sent to prison, this time on a long list of charges. He remains behind bars tonight, unable to come up with $25,000 bail. The driver was cited and the car was impounded. Well, we told you Thursday night about a terrible accident that seriously injured a Carbon County police officer. Jim Thorpe patrolman Joe David was tending to a disabled motorist Wednesday night along Route 209. David was assisting Nesquehoning Police Department. With lights activated on his police cruiser and flares along the road, David was struck by a speeding vehicle. The driver may have been under the influence of a narcotic, and his blood is being tested. David was rushed to a trauma center where he remains tonight in serious condition. He does have a long road to recovery. Some of Officer David's brothers in law enforcement have set up a fund to help their injured colleague with any expenses he may endure during his recovery. Officer David was a part-time police officer in Jim Thorpe and Mahoning Township and had no medical insurance. To donate to the Officer David Fund, just stop by any MCT Bank branch or mail donations directly to MCT Bank, 1111 North Street in Jim Thorpe. News 13 would like to send Officer David our best wishes for a full and speedy recovery. David was recently a police officer in the borough of McAdoo. There's still more to come tonight here on your community news station. We'll take a complete look at the weekend forecast along with the weather for next week. And later, News 13 talks to some star spellers who are preparing their minds for the big spelling bee.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Sharon Frandy of Killares. Sharon, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
The Hollywood Diner and Sports Bar is now well established in the greater Hazleton area. Think Hollywood for great food. Think Hollywood for great entertainment. Think Hollywood for a great atmosphere with family and friends. Open 7 days a week and 24 hours on the weekend with lunch and dinner specials. The Hollywood Diner, where everyone is treated like a star.
For 3 generations, the Cuck family have kept alive the traditional values and quality that you've grown accustomed to. Nestled on 200 acres in the beautiful Lewistown Valley, Cucks is proud to offer over 60 products in both fresh and frozen. Some of our products include all-natural and organic whole turkeys, smoked turkey breasts, drums and wings, turkey barbecue, turkey meatballs, and much, much more. Our newest offering, Little Gobbler Turkey Bites, are all natural and go from the oven to the dinner table in about 10 minutes. The retail store is open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 4. And we're at the Hometown Farmers Market every Wednesday.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, 1 week away, so it is the semifinals of the PIAA State Football Championships, and looks like the weather's going to cooperate. I was worried about that this time of year, but looks like we're going to be in for a good Friday and Saturday. Here's what we've got for you. Let's start with the Quad A, where you're looking at tonight at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School, Council Rock South, and North Penn. That should be a real good one. Meanwhile, tomorrow, down at Liberty High School, it'll be Nazareth and LaSalle College. That has the makings of a nice one, too. How about out west? State College, North Allegheny. That'll be on Saturday. Maybe the Cougars will be keeping an eye on that because they're going to the State College basketball tournament next week, and they're going to be playing North Allegheny. So 2 of those teams still involved. Meanwhile, Wilson, Central Dolphin, that's going to be down at Hershey. Let's go to the AAA, where tonight, Archbishop Wood, Pottsgrove. Meanwhile, Mount Carmel's the venue tonight for a good one. Allentown Central Catholic and Shamokin area. How about at Hershey tonight? Bishop McDevitt and Lampeter Strasburg and Montour and Grove City. That one being played tonight as well. Let's go down to the AA level. We're speaking of Mount Carmel. They're going over the road to through Coatmont, where they'll end up in Kent Memorial Stadium, Shamokin, Mount Carmel, Lancaster Catholic. Meanwhile, also tomorrow afternoon, West Philadelphia Catholic and Penn Argyl. Meanwhile, Tyrone and Hickory, Aliquippa and Montier. That's the matchups in the AA. And finally, single A bracket is looking this way. Pius X, Southern Columbia. That one is tonight. Tomorrow, Columbia and Penn Manor. Tonight, Sharpsville and Port Allegheny. And finally, Clareton and North Star. That one being played tonight as well. And I think I said semifinals. This is actually the quarterfinal round. So we have a way to go here. 2 more weeks, and we'll crown a champion. But weather looking good tonight and tomorrow. Last night, Christian Laputka, well, he chipped in with 2 points and a rebound. His Hartwick team really didn't need his superlative effort, so they got a little bit out of him. They come away with a 72-60 win. On the schedule, nothing going on tonight of local interest, but here's what we've got tomorrow. Hartwick has a game in action. So does Misericordia as they host Manhattanville. Ball State, they're on the road for an afternoon affair. Girls basketball, Bloom is at IUP. And in men's basketball, you've got Philadelphia and Wilmington. Of course, that's J.J. Gundry territory. Tonight, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Pens skate against Portland. Home ice up in Wilkes-Barre. Well, you know about the pro football thing. Eagles took it on the chin again. So looking forward to the weekend. The Eagles know they can't lose. The Giants certainly could. They're going to be hosting the Green Bay Packers. But tonight, you might want to get up to Bottlenecks and have simply a good time. It's a great place to end the week at Bottlenecks. They got the all-night happy hour, half-price appetizers and drinks. They've got the 14 flat-screen TVs as well as the kitchen open until midnight. Check it out at Bottlenecks.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new tasty reason to stop by. New succulent snow crab legs, steamed, seasoned, and served with lemon and hot melted butter. And seafood fans will love Monday nights for the Crab and Clam Seafood Jam, featuring little neck clams in garlic butter and peel and eat Old Bay shrimp. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
Howdy. There are commercials running right now that want you to believe that the only way to get your diabetic testing supplies covered by Medicare is to use mail order. Nothing could be further from the truth. At Standard Drug, we'll deliver monitors, strips, lancets, even batteries for your monitor. You'll have no upfront cost. We'll bill Medicare. We'll bill your supplemental. Why, you'll even save the cost of a postage stamp. Standard Drug, your headquarters for diabetic supplies.
At Crop and Hughes Funeral Homes, we help you write the ending your loved one would have wanted. Every life tells a story about honor and sacrifice, about devotion and love. We not only take care of all arrangements connected with the memorial service, our specialty is in capturing the essence of a unique life for family and friends to celebrate. In writing a memorable final chapter as a fitting tribute. Crop and Hughes, here for you for more than 60 years. With 2 locations in the Hazleton area. We're not just at your service, we're by your side.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
We're back at Treasure Hunt for the December deals just in time for the holidays. New arrivals include fur hats and muffs. They're just 99 cents. Another deal in December here at Treasure Hunt, fedora hats for the men, just $4.99. Well, do you know what your guy's favorite team is? It's a safe Christmas present to buy only at Treasure Hunt. The ones on wheels are just $12.99, and then check out the other lunch boxes. They're just $7.99. And what lady or girl doesn't like shoes? You can find a gift for under $10. Look-alike Uggs, just under $10. And also those holiday dress shoes here, under $10. And dress up your little cutie pie for the holiday season. We have pant sets, and also dresses for $7.99. Well, Santa Claus is already in town here at Treasure Hunt, along with all your great deals. Stop by before the holiday season is over.
We have a lot to do tonight, so let's go. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Students are learning how to spell some very difficult words for this year's big district-wide spelling bee. I'm preparing for it as well. Our Christina D'Amato shows us how kids at the Drums Elementary Middle School are preparing to be a top speller.
Well, the students here at the Drums Elementary Middle School love to S-P-E-L-L. They are getting ready for the big district-wide spelling bee that's taking place in January. They are picking out their finalists to represent the school. Joining me today in this week's District Newsmaker is two 6th grade students, Gabriella and Ryan, and they're going to have a little spelling bee of their own next week. And you guys have been preparing in your class, and you're going to pick out finalists to represent your school in the Hazleton area district spelling bee. So, Gabriella, tell me a little bit about how you guys are preparing in your class.
Well, our teacher, normally during school, she calls us up and she says, people that are in the spelling bee, you come up and I'm going to ask you some words. So she just basically tells us the word, and if you get it right, then you stay up, and if you get it wrong, then you sit back down, and it helps us learn the words, and it helps us to get to speak in front of audiences.
Oh, definitely. Have you been studying too at home, going over the list?
Yes, I have my father and mother sometimes ask me the words, and it helps me get to know the words.
Oh, very good. Is there a lot of hard words, I bet?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Is there any trick that you take to help spell them out?
Yeah, sometimes my dad helps me. He really breaks down the word, and I just memorize them.
Oh, awesome. Well, good luck. You guys are having like your own spelling bee here on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Ryan, how have you been studying and preparing?
Well, I get my mom to ask me the words, and we pretty much we study them, and she gives me a couple hints, like break them down into syllables and just spell out the things that you know, like give us little hints on words that you might know.
Yeah. Now, do you like spelling? Do you like?
Yeah, spelling's fun.
Yeah. How do you guys think you're gonna do? You think you guys?
I think I'll do pretty well. I don't know if I'll win, but I'll do pretty well.
Well, I hope you do.
Yeah.
So you've been studying hard and going over the
very
list?
hard.
Okay. And your teacher has been helping you guys out, and you guys will be going head-to-head on Tuesday getting those really, really tough words, right? Okay, well, good luck, guys. Here at the Drums Elementary Middle School, I wish these students best of luck, and we wish all of the students in the Hazleton Area School District best of luck when they take on that spelling bee in January. And I know, Kristen, you'll be getting ready to read out those words for them. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, I am getting ready, Christine. I have my book and I'm studying already. Well, a warm spell will be placed on Greater Hazleton this weekend. Temps will go back up into the 50s as we head into next week. Old Glory there flying once again in the wind today. Mostly clear skies for tonight. Chilly evening, bundle up, hat, glove, scarf, the whole deal. 25 will be your low. Your sun rises on your Saturday at 11 minutes after 7. 7-Eleven, it's a good store. They have them in Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley. I get Slurpees there all the time. Sun sets tomorrow at 4:36 in the afternoon. Averages and records on your screen right now. A -2 back in 1967. That is chilly. Here's your 4-day outlook. It goes like this. Saturday, sunny skies, high up to 42. We'll dip down to 31 Saturday evening. Sunday, partly sunny skies, 47. And Sunday night, look for a chance of sprinkles. Mostly cloudy skies, a low down to 36. Some showers remaining for your Monday and into Monday night. And then Tuesday, we see temps back into the 50s with clouds remaining. Chance of showers Tuesday night. We'll see a 50% chance of some precipitation coming our way with the temp dipping down to 39 degrees. Your forecast tonight brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon Dog and Cat Grooming. 459-0310 is the number to call to make your furry friend an appointment today. And look at Cannoli. Oh my goodness, he just might be one of my favorite little pups from the Lazy Dog. He's a French Bulldog. He's so darn cute. And your pup can look just like Cannoli if you take them to the Lazy Dog Salon in West Hazleton. That'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you want to catch this newscast again, tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into the morning. And don't forget, we are always on at ssptv.com. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, have yourselves a great weekend. Be safe. We'll see you back here on Monday, same place, same time. Good night.
Day.